H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. It's what, Tuesday morning? Had a great time last night, man. Shout out to Kevin Freedman, Willie Sullivan, who was Rod Wells, all of the guys who came in and listened to the broadcast last night, man. Y'all brighten up the day. Frey, how you like the broadcast, man? Tell me. You can tell me. If you don't like it, yes, tell me you don't like it. It's okay. Matter of fact, that's my point of view where we were broadcasting from from Mississippi Valley. The team had, I think, lost about 20 something straight games, and Prairie View, they beat Prairie View last night. It was so ironic because they were telling me about Prairie View had a long streak one time, and Jackson had a long losing streak one time. But yeah, man. So you checked it out. Freight said we'd be out to check. Hey, Freight, it's a unique situation, unique opportunity to call those games, man. These young men. Shout out to Texas Southern. They won the game last night. Let me give them their proper. Let me give them their proper due. They Texas Southern's men's basketball team. The ladies lost, but the men's basketball team rallied in the final minutes as PJ Henry led the team with 25 points in a 77-70 road victory over Arkansas Pine Bluff. And Arkansas Pine Bluff was playing for their dear life. They were playing for their dear life, Sonya. If they don't win that game, I mean they were playing for their dear life. Coach, don't put the top 8 teams get in the playoffs. So they were playing hard. He said everything, PJ, but it was so funny, y'all. We were down, and I was kept pleading with the other members of the team, just homeboy, homeboy, you good, but as PJ Henry goes, this team goes. And you have to do it right. Man, come on. Hey, listen, son, if somebody break in my house, if I was married and my wife is the better shot, she get the gun. Let me repeat it. If somebody break in the house, if my wife is the better shot, she gets the gun. I'm not gonna be up here. He go, man, give me the gun. Give me. No, PJ Henry is the best shot. Give him the damn ball. Oh, she said the Mississippi Valley commentary. Them dudes off the chain. Them little dudes off the chain, man. Mindy, you saw that they off the chain. I didn't get a chance to see them this time. Last year I saw. But let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something about so unique about Mississippi Valley. Let me find it something, and I'm gonna get back because I got to tell you a story. But I'm gonna get back to TSU because we got to give our guys. But something happened. I mean, when the Mississippi Valley game played, everything goes through PJ Henry. That's one of Robert's rules, absolutely. But he's the preseason player of the year. So a wise coach told me one time. Well, he didn't tell me, he told the people. He said, I want him shooting the ball. His misses is better than your makes. I want him shooting the ball. But we had a unique story that was, man, hey, let me go back. I got to find them. Because hold on. It's a unique story, Mississippi Valley. Because I was telling this story on the air, but Chatterbox didn't remember it, so we couldn't go back and forth about it. You know, we couldn't go because he wasn't out there. But it was a situation last year when we played Mississippi Valley that when we were walking out, these guys, stop it, Mindy. These guys, this one guy kept talking crazy. I heard him talk crazy to me. And I just blowed him. I little young fella, you know, man, what the hell you talking about? Y'all just got me. But all of a sudden, I go to the bus. So I go to the bus, and Shakir get on the bus. Poe, baby, y'all pray for him. I love him to death. One of the greatest kids, the greatest teammates you ever want to find in your life, Shaquille O'Neal. So Shakir go on the bus, and he go back there and tell John Walker, man, this dude talking crazy to me because I won't take him. So John Walker, everybody was trying to get off the bus. So I stood my old butt right there. And you know, the bus, you can't get past nobody, you know, because it's one way in. I said, man, is y'all crazy? If y'all don't go sit back down, y'all, we got the AD, the vice president of Kevin Granger, everybody was there, and you finna go back out here and fight this dude? No. But I didn't know. But hold on, y'all. We got past that. So this year, Chatterbox and I looking for this guy who came off the bench. We was looking for this guy, and he came off the bench, and we were saying he's not in the book. So we looked for him and couldn't find him in the book, right? So he wasn't on none of our lists on it, but he just got on the team. It was that dude. He just got on the team. I think he played football. His name's Steven Smith. The dude, the year before, y'all, he was a fan over there by the band talking crazy to everybody. The next year, with a whole lot of injuries, he had just got on the team, I think about a week or two ago. But he got in the game because that team, I guess, was riddled with so many injuries. I saw about 5 or 6 players on the bench with the warm-up song that wasn't playing. And but he got in the game. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got, maybe I'm not telling the story right. The dude was a fan the year before. The next year he playing. Do you know what he had the nerve to come when he got his his bigger butt in the game and said, he came over to our bench and told Shakir, yeah, you didn't let me take no picture with me. Well, yeah, but shit, I got in the game before you did. Y'all, I did not realize how much stuff these people talk on the basketball court. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't make it personal when I played. I was gonna bust you. You know, I might tell you, dude, it's gonna be a long night for you. Your girlfriend might like me after this, you know, something like that. But I ain't finna, you know. I mean, this dude talked so crazy the whole. I did not realize that. And but think about that story. You're a heckler one year, mad cause a dude won't take a picture with me. And fellas, well, I know y'all like to take the pictures with these people, but let them ask you to take a picture. I mean, come on. I know. Robert, I might not never see him again. Okay, I got you. But it's sometimes like Shakir just want to be normal. He don't go through it. He just sits. He goes in the back of the bus and just chill. You don't hear nothing out of him. He comes to his practice. He's just the greatest. Let me tell you something. That's a great group of young men that this city of Houston is blessed to have representing them. Great group of young men. That's why I try to keep y'all up on them so y'all can know who they are. I'm gonna call their names again. That PJ Henry, it's just unbelievable. He just, when he want to, and I sit there on, I'm commentating the game, so I am trying to paint a picture about what's about to happen. And that Johnny Jones is a master. And that coaching staff, let me tell you something. Those guys, they humor me. I enjoy watching the coaching staff coach. They are, they be serious, but they are. I mean, they're a joy to watch. They're a joy to watch, and but I just wanted to share that with y'all because I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know that story. But it's a unique story. One year you a fan heckling people, and the next minute, the next year you're playing, and you had 5 points in that game. Yeah, had 5 points in that game. Let me see. I'm trying to find something else for you right quick. But PJ Henry shot 10 of 17 from the field, including 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. Jonathan Cisse. Listen to me. I keep telling y'all. Y'all got 3 more games to see him in person. Jonathan Cisse is worth the price of admission. Are he gonna do something to make you say, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, and that Jalen Weisinger? Oh my God. I mean, Cisse, Weisinger, Kenny Hunter, Kenny Big Game Hunter. That's what we call him. But y'all, do yourself a favor. You know, get out there. We got Jackson State, and then I got Alcorn next weekend. The Jackson State first on Saturday, then Alcorn on that Monday, and then that next Saturday we got Prairie View. And let me tell y'all something, man. Do yourself a favor. Get out there and watch TSU basketball. What else going on? U of HQ. Robert Hatter said one of the kids from Pine Ball hadn't hit a shot in 2 weeks. Shit, he hadn't. I looked at it. Coach, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So guards out here, guards. If you got a guard that can't shoot and you guard him, why are you all up on him? He just gonna blow by your little ass, get a paint touch, and get somebody in foul trouble. If you can't shoot, give him some cushion. If your coach says something, tell him Robert Hatter told you. And tell your coach to call me. Okay? Quit, don't back up off him. He ain't hit a shot. You look at the rotation of his shot, it's going sideways. Back up off him. Make him hit a shot. Now he hit a couple of them then now. Then you gotta go get him. But you got to make him, I got to make him play. You got to make him play. How the hell PNV, Prairie View? Let me tell you something. I keep trying to tell y'all. Everybody can get beat. Everybody can get beat. I was talking about it last night. And sometimes I know y'all just think, man, this team, gonna listen, even in college basketball. Ain't nobody blowing nobody out, man. Ain't nobody blowing nobody out. What's up, Bob? Ain't nobody blowing nobody out. Y'all watching college basketball. Anybody can get beat. High school basketball, y'all talking about Clear Spring. Clear Springs came to play. They came to play in the first round. They came to play in the second round. They came to play. Anybody can be beat. Y'all got to realize Seed King was a 4th seed. How the hell you man, them Springs kids out there, they can play. Don't nobody talking about it, but they're a good team. Now, they might not have no great players. See, that's what people keep getting mixed up. Just because you beat somebody, you got great players. No, that means your team won. That's when Jimmy the other day was talking about, well, we always beating the foreign teams. That don't mean the foreign teams don't have a better player. We just got a better team concept. We talking about a better player. Who is the most better? Who is the player that understands the game more? See, I've seen so much basketball this season, y'all. And Bob, you help me. You help me. I've seen so much basketball. I think this year in college basketball, because I've seen so much of it, y'all. Y'all got to realize I watch all the Chris Walker games because I want to see how he commentates. I watch different commentators. I like the way Perry Clark commentates. I like the way Jay Billups. So I always tape these games. So it's certain announcers, some of them I don't like. They're boring as hell. but some of them I like. I just like what I get out of them. You know, you can't try to be like them. You got to be them pros. So guess what? If I'm gonna be a copycat, I'm gonna copy the baddest cat. So I'm always that's our area right behind me. That's what we do right there. So but what I've seen, uh, what I've seen, a lot of basketball this year, and it's more style of play than it is individual talent this year. I think that teams have come up with styles of play, and it allows them to be successful, which has overridden the talent that they have. The style that Clear Springs played, the style that they play is conducive for those guys that they have. They don't have no high major guys, but their style of play, I'm helping y'all out so y'all won't be all upset. The style of play, perfect example, Shadow Creek lost the other day. The style of play that coach out there had played a zone the whole game. Ain't nobody ever finna play me a zone the whole game and beat me. I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm gonna overload it. I'm gonna use every zone trick in the book to beat your ass. You playing a zone, coaches out there, come to the front of you. If a team playing a zone, that means their ass can't play individual defense. So guess what? Somebody in that zone can't play defense. Tack his ass. I hate to have to coach the team for you and support you too. Attack him. About to be able to play you no damn zone. You got one of the best players in the damn city, two of the best players in the city, and somebody play a zone and beat you. And my young players, don't wait on the coach to tell you that. Cause a zone, it ain't nothing, ain't no sets anyway. Jermaine Cooper. Thank you, Jermaine. I'm glad I got somebody. Listen, players. I know your coach says players. I ain't telling you not to do it. Players. It's certain concept. I don't give a fat rat's ass if the team can't shoot. Big coach. I don't care if the team can't shoot. Because if I'm a team that can't shoot, I'm still going to attack. Somebody on that damn zone can't play deep. All the zone is doing, guess what they're doing? They ain't down in no stands. You can blow past their little ass in, but coaches know high school players ain't smart enough. Try that shit on TSU and see what happens. And see what Johnny Jones run that open on their ass. And see what happened. See, what we got to do, I play zone when a team can't shoot. I ain't playing no zone if he can't shoot. I'm playing what the defense I play. Coach, play me a zone. I hope I coach a team against Fob and Big Coach. Play me a zone. My guys can't shoot. When I get through overloading y'all's ass in them zones, I'm going to make one of your defenders go crazy because I'm going to put two on his ass every single time. He going to have to make a decision. All this game is about making decisions. They can't shoot. I'm going to play a zone. Hell no. Because guess what? Their team got a lot of shots. Shadow Creek got a lot of shots. They hit them shots, they win. Those shots they usually make. But I'm talking about me as a coach. I want you to play me a zone. Cause the dude I'm gonna have so much action on this side of the zone. That dude over there gonna be high school player, remember? His ass gonna fall asleep. He gonna fall asleep. Y'all got to understand these high school kids, they're not disciplined. They'll do it for a little bit, but all they do is hop. Watch them play the zone. They just hopping. hopping back and forth, hopping, standing straight up. Man, I blow past them folks in a New York sack. But young players, I'm giving this to y'all. I'm giving this y'all game. So no people don't talk about you had somebody shook. Players, even if your coach don't take, it's some principles of anybody ever playing your zone. Listen, young players, just put two guys in an area that one guy is. His ass got to make a decision which one of y'all he gonna guard. He can't guard both of y'all. That means somebody gonna have to move up and somebody gonna have to move over, and all you're trying to do, young people, is flatten the zone out. Man, I'd have tore that coach ass up with that crazy ass zone he played the other night. I don't watch the video 2 or 3 times. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Y'all gotta remember, somebody on that zone can't play defense. All you gotta do is watch it a couple of times and you exploit his little ass. Exploit him every time. Get him in foul trouble. But that, hey, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about this game. I mean, I don't know. Y'all gonna make me come out my shit. Y'all gonna make me come out my shit. Hey, he said, but guess what? If you want a kid in high school, if you want to go to the next level, guess what? I just gave y'all some. Guess what that's called? Basketball IQ. Hold on. If they play a 2-3 zone on you, 2-3 like they was playing, you go opposite. You go play a 1-3-1 offense. You have one guy on the top, 3 across the middle, so them 2 got to guard 3. Boy, y'all hold up. Y'all hold up. I got to turn this down. I got to turn my air on in here. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. And that's all you got to do. You don't put your kid in a position where they have that stuff, but back to people who talking about zones. Fob, I love coaching. I watch it. I love y'all. I study y'all. I take my hat off y'all. I couldn't be it. I couldn't coach. I just can't. I'm like Magic. I just can y'all imagine me? Can y'all imagine me who coaching out there? Oh my God. Them kids that think I'm crazy. When I used to coach I'm telling y'all, when I used to coach a little league, guess what? We always had a chance to win. We always had a chance to win. But it's funny, man. I just wanted y'all to get that. What was I at? But shout out to Clear Springs. I didn't get a chance to see the game. I saw some of the highlights. I didn't see the games, but I know it's some more games tonight. And let me see. Let me look. See, I don't really know if Jimmy gonna come on, so I don't know. I know some people play tonight. Let me see on his website. They'll tell you the games to go to tonight. Let's see. Let's go to home. Let's go to the home page and see what we got. Let's see what we're working with. They ain't got no games to see tonight. Huh. What y'all doing? Jim and Doug? Let's see. Y'all ain't got no games to see tonight. You just had to look at the brackets, I guess. Hold on. Let me put this in. I might put the wrong. Yeah, I put it in. Yeah, ain't no games to see tonight. All right, I'll just look at the brackets. But y'all know. Let me see. Playoff brackets. And see, y'all ain't gonna lie. I keep up with this 6A a lot. I keep up with 6A a lot. So forgive me if I don't talk about the 5A and 4A. I just don't. So tonight we got Clemens and Seven Lakes at Wheeler Fieldhouse. You got Beaumont United and Westbrook. at the Montaigne Center at 7 o'clock. What else we got? Who else we got? Huh. Okay. Not them. Sci-Fi and Jordan. Oh, Jordan and Bel Air and Delmar. Is that game worth me going to? If you didn't have no skin in that game, would you go to that game? Y'all talk to me. Let's go see King. They lost, Bob. See King lost. Bob. Clear Springs beat C King. Washington and Yates. I can't do that. I can't sit through that. Big Coach, you was talking about Waxahachie. They got their ass Waxahachie. They got Waxahachie got waxed last night, didn't it? You talking about Waxahachie. They got a little waxing last night. Yeah, I don't think I ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna drive out to no damn Lamar. I just can't do it, y'all. How far is it long? How long is it drive? Lake Ridge. 7 Lakes and Clemens, I done seen both of them. They put me to sleep. The style of play. Remember I just said style of play. I told you I've been watching style of play a lot this year. And different coaches got different style of plays, and you got to watch that. Rod Wells, shout out to Rod Wells. He was on. I mentioned you, Rod. He was on the broadcast last night. Let's see. I got the video. I don't need you telling me nothing. I got the video, and I've seen Shadow Creek play against people with better zones than that, but they just wasn't ready. That zone was not. I know you from that area. I just keep it right. Rob Wells said the broadcast was off the chain. Them Tigers, that PJ Henry was off the chain. 40-minute drive to Delmar. 1 hour to Beaumont. It should be a good one. Nah. Why should it be a good one? Why should it be a good one? Why is it a good one? Why is it a good one? Tell me why it's a good one. Tell me what I'm going to see when I go see them. Tell me. Oh, I got it small, y'all, because I got to get it back big. I got to get everything back big. God dang it. Grow up for me. Y'all tell me. How's that a good one? Y'all got to sell these games because I'm not, it's a 99.9% chance that I don't go to no game. So I got to get sold on a game that I want to go to because it's a 99.9.9 that I got something else to do. And it won't be including some high school basketball. I bet you that. Let's see. What's going to make me stop what I wanted to do? What team? What team is that good? Their little old got up 50 points again. That man said, save your gas. Boy, you know, it ain't about saving no gas. Save my time. Y'all remember, time is more valuable than anything. My time. Riding out there. And I'll probably watch a little bit. I probably will watch that. I probably will watch it on the little service. Yeah, ain't nobody got. The matchup, Katie Jordan guard play versus Ballard. What guard play? Tell me about the guard play. I just want to know. What is the guard play? Tell me about the guard play. From Ballard and Katie Jordan. Who are the guards? I know Sheldon. You tell me Katie Jordan got a dude that's going to match up against Sheldon Anderson? The matchup, Katie Jordan guard play versus Ballard. So Katie Jordan's guards is better than Sheldon Henderson, y'all need to share the show because I need somebody else. Cause come on, son. Big coach, big coach. I know you got favoritism. See, you a favoritism dude. I need an objective dude on the app, man. Okay, he said no skin in the game. Just want to see some good high school basketball. I'd like that. See, Daddy. Would a Seven Lakes and Clemens game be a good one? You saw Fallette beat Travis last year, so you know what. Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Elijah Black and Jaden Hope. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So you mentioning them in the same breath you mentioned Sheldon Henderson, big coach? Help me out now. They might be your nephews now. I don't know. The game of the night in Beaumont. Okay, I hear you. They gonna play a zone on Beaumont? I mean, Beaumont United. Tune in tomorrow when we play. Send me the link, Frog. That's right. Send me that link. Let's see what else. They ain't got nobody for. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me that. It's the first time, big coach, you the first person ever said that. That's why you must be some kin to somebody. One of them coaches, the coaches or the kids. It must be your. No, I know you ain't host, cause I know host dad, but you must be something. Your coach, big coach. Your last name Black. Michael Jordan. I got Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has seen all of them. Michael Jordan. Does anybody on Jordan team, a Katie Jordan team, compare to Sheldon Henderson and that crew over there that make me say that game is a good one? Hey, I mean, hey, big coach, you know I'm gonna challenge you when you put it up there now. That man said Bel-Air by 20. Wow, Bel-Air by 20. Whoa! Whoa. See, this is why I tell y'all, don't be listening to these people all the time. Right? This man told me I need to go out there to watch that, right? And King Sticks, he's a little eccentric when he talk about basketball. But King Sticks said if they gonna get beat by 20 and you want me to go to that game, great coaching matchup tonight. My brother-in-law. See, these folks talking about my brother-in-law. See, my brother-in-law. Okay. I think Jordan can match up with Bel-Air, Henderson, and the other big. Henderson and the other big. And I don't think. Oh, you don't. Okay, you don't. Am I coming to what game, Jeremiah? Jeremiah, what game you think am I coming to? Hell, I ain't coming way out of no Beaumont. Hell no. Where is Lamar? Lamar's in Beaumont or Port Arthur. How they gonna have you in child support, coach? Be careful. You right, Mark Edwards. Jermaine, you tell me, am I coming to what game? I'm doubling down for Bel-Air. Yeah. I mean, if it's any game I'll go to, it'll be Bel-Air. If any game. Because what? No, I ain't going no damn Yates game. Yates and White Booker T.Y. I don't want to see that. I don't. I love the coaches. I love the player. But I don't want to see that style of play right now. I'm in the middle of SWAC basketball season. And guess what? I'm in the middle. I can't afford to go see no bad basketball. Nobody going ripping up and down, pressing all. I can't. I can't do that. All right, y'all just call and tell me who won the game. I just can't do that. Love the coaches. Love the players. Love them. Y'all know how I feel about Chris McDermott and y'all know how I feel about Sonya Billings and nephew Sam. Yeah, but guess what? I ain't gonna go see that. No. Time too important for that. Let's see. Okay. Not with that drive we just took. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Y'all, I just got off the. Oh my God, we flew into Memphis, Got to fly to my hometown. Flew into Memphis. Went over to where do we go? Mississippi Valley. Drove over to Mississippi Valley. Then drove over to uh, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and then we rode all the way home last. I didn't get home till 6 o'clock this morning. I can't believe I'm up and spry. The old man is getting the best. That little medicine that I'm taking, the old man and vitamins I'm taking. Old man is up and spry. Usually, y'all know I be sluggish when I come off the road. I'm not sluggish today. But let's see. Jermaine said no. I'm talking about Walter. Oh, you was talking about Walter Yates. You was asking if he was coming. Oh yeah, Walter Yates. Yeah. Walter Yates need to come out there. This is my brother-in-law. You better be out there. Oh, just had eye surgery yesterday. I wish I could. Okay, I got you. Okay, I like this. I love. Y'all know I love hearing y'all thing. I like the storyline for Elijah Black. He is touching considering his comeback from injury, but Belair is bigger. Shelton and Anthony. And so if Belair, let me tell you something, Belair seems like they peaking. Cy Ranch in College Park. Cy Ranch still in it? Cy Ranch is still in it? Cy Ranch is 6'8". Or 5'8". Which one is Cy Ranch? Y'all got to help me now. Because I don't see their name no damn well. It must be in 5'8". Okay, y'all see? Y'all talking about Cy Ranch. Man, I told you, man. See, that's why I told you I don't be talking about no 5'8". I'm a 6'8" dude right now. But if Jimmy come on, let him talk about this stuff, y'all. Let's talk about the U of H being ranked number 1 in the nation. All day in another region. Okay. All right. Thank you. See, thank you. But I'm done with that. Y'all can have that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want y'all. I'm not the high school basketball guru. So y'all can have that. But I was thinking about U of H though. First time in the program history, U of H is number 1 in the AP in consecutive season. Cougars also number 1 in I think 1967 and 68 and in 82 and in 83. U of H has been in the AP poll for a total of number 1 in the AP poll for a total of 19 weeks. And their record when number 1 is 33-5. That information was courtesy of Jeff Conrad. So we'll go there. Duncanville got knocked off. Yes, Cy Ranch is in 6A. Okay, just in another division. St. Thomas University, pretty good. Yes, St. Thomas University is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. St. Thomas is one of my favorite colleges around here. I enjoy. I'm gonna tell you why. I haven't had a chance to go to a game this year because of my schedule traveling with TSU. But St. Thomas, when I saw those young guys competing in the pro-am in the summer, I knew that. I told everybody. I said it on this show they were going to be special. How is the city reacting to U of H basketball success? Guess what? All you had to do was look on this thing. Ain't nobody mentioning it. These people here love high school basketball. They love high school basketball so much, they forget about they trying to get their kids to go to places like U of H. So we are sophisticated. We are inundated with. We love high school basketball here, and nothing wrong with it. But we got the number 1 team in the nation, and nobody put it up on the board until I started talking about it. Nobody said nothing about it. Nobody said nothing about it yesterday. Nobody said nothing about it today. St. Thomas made the tournament. Awesome. When do they tournament start? And where they tournament played at? I was just think about that. U of H been ranked number 1. It's great for the program, but Sampson hates it. No, he don't hate it. Hey, excuse me. He don't hate it. He don't hate it. He'll tell the press he hate it. He don't hate it. He worked too hard to get there. When you work that hard to get to a certain place, you don't hate it. If UT was #1 man, you couldn't turn off social media. That's a great point. And y'all let me know. Please let me know when Alfio get to the room. Call him in the front of the room when he get here. Because I got some tea. California game 1 this weekend. Okay. All right. Damn. St. Thomas going all the way to California on y'all to come back with that championship. That #1 puts a target on your back, so hopefully they will. Guess what? Somebody got to be it. Might as well be me. Why put in all that work and tell me you don't want it? It put a number on your back. #2 put a number on your back. #3 put a number on your back. #4 put a number on your back. The top 25 put a number on your back. Everybody want to beat them. You just got to be ready to play. And what I learned about basketball, that defense travels. Defense travels on the road. You're going to miss some shots. That's what happened to TSU last night. They had this dude named Joe French. Yeah, U of H played tonight. Joe French was shooting the piss out the basketball. I never forget. Chatterbox asked me. They were down by. We had them down by 6. Chatterbox said, "Hatter, if you were Pine Bluff coach, what you saying in that huddle?" I said, "This is what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm going to run a pin down or a curl for Joe French. And if he don't get it, he ain't got nothing. I'm going to come back and give the ball to Milton and let Milton go one-on-one and get to the paint and kick it out to French." But everything had to do with Joe French because he can shoot the piss out of the basketball. But guess what? Parents, he can't shoot. He can't dribble a lick. So when you got people like that can shoot, coach. So I played Johnny Jones. Now he got that first one off on us. He came around that curl. They trailed him. He just hit a great shot. He hit a top of the key Curry. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But the next time down, we made a driver out of it. When you got these guys shooting and can't dribble, make their ass drive and make them a decision maker. Coach, I'm just giving y'all all. Coach, I hope this is. If coaches ain't told y'all these kids, y'all can get it from Uncle Robert. Dude's constantly hit. Dude come out there and hit 2 or 3. Dude hit 1, okay. Dude hit 2. Now you got to run him off the line. You got to get up right up in him. Don't shade him. I'm like Coach. I love Coach Sampson. Coach, he teach like me. I ain't shading you and letting you go no one way. You got to go through me. Drive, draw, and dish, man. Yes. I'd rather be hunted than go hunting. Me too. The National Division III tournament, they won the conference tournament this past weekend. Awesome. Who did PV lose to? How did PV lose to? I haven't seen the game. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to repeat this. In basketball, in high school basketball, college basketball, have y'all ever noticed why the pros play a series? Have you ever won? Because they know anybody can beat anybody one game. It's hard to beat somebody 4 games. See, high school ain't but 1 game. If you have a bad game, your ass going home. That's what's so unique about the high school basketball tournament. If one of these kids y'all talking about tonight, they have a bad game. But Prairie View, I don't know what's going on with Prairie View, man. I don't know. I don't know. They not going to the tournament. And they let a team that hadn't won a game all season beat them. I don't know. I don't like it because I love the coaching staff. I love the kids over there. They out, the TSU people don't like that. But I gotta, you know, I got friends that go to both of them. My niece went to Prairie View. What's up, Brad? But I can't tell you. You can lose in this basketball. Y'all keep telling me, how did Shadow Creek score 35 points? Shit, they scored 35 points. You got one player going 1 for 11 from the 3-point line. Your ass will lose. One game, anything can happen. And you're depending on little 17, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids to win a game. That's why I don't get too high. I don't get too low about it. Y'all be going crazy. No. Your ass lose. I know you got a chance to lose. Because I understand the game. Understand the game. When I watch, I can tell you one thing. And I hope I can get this across to any player, college, pro, whatever. When you got a dude on your team, don't you go no 2 or 3 possessions without him touching the damn basketball. Let him at least touch it. P.J. Henry should never go 3 possessions and not touch the basketball. Never, ever, ever. Just let him touch it and see what the hell. He might want to give it back to you, but let him touch it. You got a player. You got a dude on your team. You got a Jonathan Cisse on your team. He got to touch the ball. Then it's called a scoring hierarchy. No, it's not fair. But it ain't fair. My son want to shoot too. It's not fair. It's called a scoring hierarchy. Certain guys, I won't shoot my ball. You know why? Because in practice, his ass don't miss. And in practice, you clanging. If you clang them in practice, your ass gonna clang them in games. You think I'm gonna let you shoot up all my balls? Oh, I love Coach. What Coach Sampson said? Coach Sampson, he said the greatest thing, and I love it. He said, man, look here. I am not trying to build a confidence of a bad shooter. He's a bad shooter. He's not a good shooter. I am not trying to build his confidence. No, his ass better learn how to shoot first before he go in here shooting up all my balls. Got to shoot. You got to be able to make them in practice. And guess what? I done walked past that gym just randomly. And I done seen P.J. Henry in there by himself. Shoot a shot. I've shot. Johnson Cisse. Shot after shot after shot. Jalen Weisinger. Shot. Not saying the other guys didn't do it. I've seen those guys. Y'all, that Jalen Weisinger made a play last night. I think y'all can find, I don't know how y'all can find it. I lost it. He whipped him and went and tomahawked it. Y'all, this is a little 6. What they got, Jay? Let me see what they got Jalen listed at, man. Y'all, I keep telling y'all keep playing around with me. Y'all got to see this team, man. Let me see what did they got him listed at? Let me see how tall they got him listed. 6 foot. 6 foot. Y'all, he ran back. Did y'all beat UAPB? Beat the brakes off of him. When they got him listed at 6'2". 6 foot, Walter Yates. And I've been on the bus with him. He ain't that damn tall. That's why I asked. They got him listed at 6'2". I did not know this boy. He did it in a couple of other games. But this young man, he just fight, man. He hurt his hand and kept playing. You know how y'all be medic, what y'all call it? What's it? Trainer. That man said, I ain't coming out this game. He didn't let coach see it. I ain't coming out this game. He hurt his hand because he had to ice it up after. He hurt his hand. And it was his shooting hand. He still was shooting the piss. That's called mental toughness. What he did, he took the focus. He took the focus away from here. And his focus was on winning that basketball game because that team had beat us. That team was on life support system because they needed that win. And Jalen Weisinger and PJ Henry and the whole team. I can't sing aloud. All of them, they pulled the plug. Them guys was on life support. And TSU came in there and pulled the plug on him. So he works hard. Yeah, I know he's from Memphis. That kid there, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's ranked 40th in the city. Or when he came out of high school, went to, I think, Paris Junior College. But the young man just competes. No. He don't just compete. He try to dominate you. And guess what? He plays his best when he's aggressive. Sometimes he try to go out there and don't try to make no mistake. Jay, go and be coach. No, go do you. What you bring to this table, you bring something. When PJ goes out the game, we don't have a big drop off because of your defensive presence. But what I've watched, you got PJ Henry playing defense. Because PJ Henry said, now I ain't going to keep coming out. So guess what? PJ Henry said, I ain't keep coming out this game. So guess what coach had to do? Play them both together. So all of you people be whining, talking about, man, I ain't going there. He got that dude. He got a point guard. He already got a point guard on. If your ass bad enough, if your ass, I know that need to be said. Hold on, Walter Yates. Let me give me a drink on this one, Eric Boone. He already got a point guard over there. I got to play this. I got to play here. Damon Stoudemire, I'll never forget, and your youngster told me this. He said, look, they just signed Khalid Reeves for Arizona. He a point guard, one of the top point guards in the country. Damon Stoudemire, you know what he said? He's short. Khalid about, 6'4"? Damon got them 5'10". You know what Damon said? Well, guess what? They're going to have to play both of us, Dan. I'm playing. This is a midget. Said it's a 6'4" point guard, prototype NBA point guard. And he said, I'm going there anywhere, Bob. He got him over. He got a point guard over. Jalen Weisinger could have said, they got PJ Henry over here. I ain't. He said, PJ get hurt. I'm here for you, coach. PJ got hurt. Jalen Weisinger balled. Came back, put him on the bench a couple times. People talking about, why he back on the bench? I said, it's all right. It's sometimes styles of play. Certain time we might not need him. But that young man number was called today, last night. Hold up. In the first stanza, in the first half, he didn't do as well. Yeah, and I'm talking to the summer coaches. No, forget the summer coaches. I'm talking to the summer parents. Parents. Don't you worry about no other player playing your son position. Even if you play center, well, they're going to have to play both of us. You can't worry about that. You want another badass dude. What if you twist your ankle? You're so damn selfish. So if you get hurt, the team is doomed. Well, they ain't got my son. That's why they ain't winning, Rob. You understand me? Y'all, we got to stop that. Man, he got someone. You right, them summer coaches be telling, well, he got him over there. You know, shit. Is it against playing two guys that think about it? Ain't the point guard supposed to be one of the best players on your team, the smartest and the best IQ? And now you can have a chance to have both of them and two up playing for you. Reginald Simpson. Reginald Simpson. Rabbit, you got to talk to me. And I noticed ain't nobody talking to me before. Because all of y'all, man, I ain't sending my son over there. Because he got that good. I ain't sending my son over there. Because Sebastian over there. I ain't sending my son over there. Because they got somebody else. My son. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Bring your ass. Come on. I'm busting your ass the first day in practice. Because all I'm going to do is iron sharpen. All I'm going to do is make you better. You're going to either beat me or I'm going to beat you. Huh? They bring somebody to play my son's position. No, they ain't. They trying to make the team better. Now, some of you parents, y'all got a right to not trust these boys, these people out here. Because these people will set your son on the bench and he is real good and he is valuable to the team. And they know he's valuable to the team, but they will set his ass on the bench. If they need him to bring the team back, if the team is down, they'll put him in and bring the team back. Then when the team come back, they put him on the bench. Now, you got some people that do that out there in summer basketball now. I exposed them early in the season. They got some people that do that. But don't run from that. Don't run from that. We need all of them. Guess what? Last night, CC can play point guard. Last night, Coach had 3 guys that can play point in the game at the same time. Because Connie Jones know how versatile his players are. And he don't put them in a box. You never know what you're going to do. Be versatile. CC was guarding French. French, their best shooter. And he was right in French's behind every time. But French, he was at Bethune-Cookman last year. But when he come up, once y'all let him get it right here, he just can shoot. He just can shoot. But he can't dribble a lick. So guess what? But they set so many picks for him. I smell steak. I smell steak. What you mean by you smell steak? I like that, Robert. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Tell me how you smell steak. What? Tell me. You smell steak for shit. I smell steak. It's gonna be a state championship very soon. So what you mean by y'all? Let me, in case y'all didn't know. Hey, Josephine, how you doing, sweetie? He said, I smell steak, baby. Who is you talking about? Share the show, everybody. Who you talking about? Oh, he taking too time. He probably at work. He taking too long to type. I just want to know who you smelling steak. The man said he smells steak. I smell steak too. Jermaine Cooper, I know he smells steak. Alfio. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Robert, why you typing? Alfio, can you explain something to me? Alfio, you always brag about this certain university, and I'm gonna give you a chance to defend them, which I know you are. I'm saying for me, it's close. I love going down. Oh, you just like to go. Okay. I got you. I don't. I got to have somebody I want to go see, but you got a different role. And shout out to you, Robert Carroll. Thank you for informing me while I was out of town. Look to you and Doug and Jeffrey Day and Gary Carter. Let me know what's going on. But thank you. Thank y'all, man. I know. Y'all do this stuff. Y'all got y'all own lane to do this stuff. But Robert Hatter, appreciate every one of you young guys out there uh, doing what you do, uh, and with no fanfare, no credit, nobody. You know, I mean, I see what you're doing, and I really, 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 really appreciate it. What's up, Frank? Young, one game at a time. Hatter. It's some talent would be played tonight. No, he just said he likes going to the state championship. Robert Carroll, he covers the kids, Jermaine Cooper. He covers the kids. So we know it's one game played tonight. I just said that a few minutes ago. What the hell are you talking about? I just said that. But let me talk to Alfio, because I saw something, Alfio. And why ain't the players speaking out about this? The former players, the Black Alumni Association. I saw this. As doors close and funding fades, students weary, UT Austin is taking Texas new DEI ban too far. A new state law, ladies and gentlemen, prohibit this sorry ass state. New state law prohibits public universities from having diversity because we're voting for the wrong people who up there in the state of Texas, and they okaying this, and we got the terrible, worst damn governor in the world and the worst senator in the world. It's a new state law prohibits public universities from having diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Students say this, the schools are overcorrecting this thing. Alea Barlow, she needed to raise $20,000 by the end of this month. Y'all, pretend this was your daughter. And as president of the University of Texas at Austin's Black Students Alliance, a student group, the junior is in charge of securing funding for 36 of her peers to attend an annual conference for Black student leaders within the Big 12 Athletic Conference. For months, she has been asking different colleges and departments within the university to sponsor the travel, as they've always done before. But this year is crickets. See, they ain't gonna talk about this on mainstream media. Stephen A. Smith ain't gonna talk about this. Shannon Sharp ain't gonna have this on his show. But it's affecting our young black people. Follow the laws, my ass. Slavery was a law, dude. Jim Crow was a damn law. Segregation was a law. Come to me with that mess. We have to follow the law. Did you hear what I said? Your black ass not having no civil rights. That was a law. Alfio. It was a law. Black people can't drink at a certain water fountain. That was a law. Couldn't ride on the train. Sit in the back of the bus. That was a law, Alfio. So I'm going to keep that up there. Because I don't ever want nobody to come on here. Let me keep on with this story. It's a law. Come to me with that. Well, then why ain't you got a group of guys to raise some money and help this damn girl? Since it's a law. Ain't no law against you former players. You got a Black College Alumni Alliance up there. Yeah. Don't start me. The president, Jay Hartzels, office, usually their largest supporter, didn't return her emails, she said. Neither did other typical supportive departments. Y'all watch this. At least one other department flatly just said no. She was told it was because of the Senate bill. The state Senate passed this stuff. People that y'all duck with, y'all lazy, don't vote. I ain't vote. I'm going to sit this one out. I ain't vote. I'm going to sit this one out. But let me finish this. Let me finish it. Bob, hold on. Let me finish this story for you. Yo, this thing broke my heart. Then we have to follow the law. Your ass ain't following the law. You ain't following nothing. Austin ain't following no laws up there. You can go on with that. The new state law that bans diversity. Y'all, do y'all know what diversity, equity, inclusion officers are? They would have helped people that look like us. And this dude talking about it's a law. Programs and training in Texas public universities. As of Friday, Barlow said she and her peers have raised $6,000. When I get through calling the Texas exes, I know. But their biggest supporter. See, I was the football team. I was the basketball team. I wouldn't freaking play until somebody gave that girl some money. I don't want to hear that shit. Excuse me, y'all. This clown putting it all up there. We know the law, son. You see how Texas brainwashed them? Let me keep going. It prohibits hiring employees that look like me. That same law he bragging about. Same law he bragging about. Hold on. The students said, okay, they'll meet up with another school. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all think about this. Think about this. They got $6,000, which would cover half of the students originally set on attendance. Instead of renting a bus, they now plan to drive 14-hour trip. Some of these are young ladies. They would meet up with another school along the way and take their bus to the conference. It's been real frustrating, the young lady said, Alea said, especially since we've been getting money from these places every single year. We're just a student organization, she said. So I'm assuming we'd be okay. But that's not the case, unfortunately. Situations like Barlow's are playing out on college campus all across the state. UT Austin in particular. That's the capital. That's where the capital. That's where the Senate presides. That's where the people. Man, there's so much I can go to on this one. UT Austin, particular feelings about being with students and advocates saying the school is going above and beyond. And this is what the kids are saying. They said, it's some rules, but this school, Texas, is going above and beyond what's required by the state's DEI ban. Man, it's unbelievable. In other words, we gonna make an example. Hot Wheels said we got to make an example. Since the law went into effect at the beginning of this year, UT Austin has closed a beloved multicultural center that housed several student organizations sponsored by the school and ended a scholarship program for undocumented students. Alpha, you can't defend yourself out of this. I'm calling everybody that I know that's a Texas X. They got to get up there and help these kids. This don't make no sense right here. Listen. He put that little bill up there. He said, University of Texas, the young lady said they going above and beyond. Above and beyond. But I'm not gonna let this rest. When I get off this show, I'm gonna get to making calls. But welcome to the show, Jimmy. I you know, stuff like that just get to me. When these students, man, being around these young people, and I thank God for putting me in this position of being around these college students and going to these different campuses. Met some great young people from Arkansas Pine Bluff last night. All these young kids want to do is come and get a great education, put themselves in a position for their future. And we got people going above and beyond to try to keep them from doing it. But that's all. I just wanted to share that with you, Jimmy. You don't even have to rehash it at all. You can get to talking about your these high school basketball playoffs, man. I know, I know a lot of that going on, but that I couldn't go another day. I couldn't do another day, and I can't wait till tomorrow because I got something else for y'all tomorrow. But what you got?
Oh, no doubt, definitely, of course. You guys, you got high school basketball is in full effect. Postseason is nearing the regional rounds. Um, that means once you get to the regionals, that's basically the Sweet 16 of the state of Texas. Now, after tonight, there will only be 16 teams remaining in each classification of the public school sector, the UIL. I was looking over the brackets. There's been a number of what some people consider upsets or shockers or that takes place, but this is nothing new. And I use the cliche all the time. There's a reason that upsets are called upsets, and I say it a lot. And every year there's that darling or there's that team that nobody sees coming, and they find their way into the regional tournament. And so this year in Class 6A, it happens to be, as it stands, Clear Springs High School is that team that nobody saw coming into the regionals. They beat CE King last night, 55-50, to advance for the first time in the history of the school, that is Clear Springs High School. And they're in the district, they finished runners up to Dickinson High School this season. They split, both beat each other once during the district play. And Clear Springs is still standing. These young guys, I tip my lid to Coach Harfield and his staff, and for having these guys prepared on multiple occasions as they proceed through the playoffs. And understand, this stuff is no, when you get to the regionals, there's no luck in a region like Region 3 getting to the regional. You prepare these young boys, you practice, you scout first of all, you apply that scout, come up with a game plan, and then you go and you proceed on through, and the young fellas have to implement those instructions and perfect them in many cases to a T. This Clear Springs, they started off and they whooped A-Leaf Taylor by double digits. Then they proceeded to beat Atascocita in overtime, who at the time were a top 5 team in the state. Atascocita won District 21-6A. Next round, they played C.E. King, which was last night, who finished 4th in the same District 21-6A. Handled C.E. King. Wasn't a blowout. I heard it was a good game. I was not in attendance. Doug Jones was there. I was traveling, of course, as you guys know, back in the city. But now Clear Springs await the winner of Katie Jordan, who finished 3rd place in District 19, and Bel Air, who plays tonight. Whoever win that game, I'm sure Clear Springs is saying, if we beat Atascocita, followed it up with playing against a team like C.E. King with some length that neither Jordan or Bel Air has. Bel Air and Jordan, their tallest player is about 6'5". Clear Springs have been beating teams with their tallest player 6'5" all district long. That's encompasses that whole district that they're in, District 24-6A. They feel like they can win them. Now, meanwhile, last year's darling to me was Katie Jordan. They're one win away of getting back to the regionals. They had a team full of 10th graders last year. These guys in 11th grade this year. And guess what? They play Bel Air tonight at Delmar, 6 p.m. First of a doubleheader. A nice doubleheader with it's going to be a nice atmosphere in that building. Because first of all, Katie Jordan, they roll kind of, even though they don't have a lot of history, the school just opened a few years ago. They roll kind of deep, though. Bel Air doesn't have the basketball tradition because most of the players don't actually live in that zone. So they're not rooting for their buddies or their neighbors or their homeboy they grew up with. Most of the kids that live in that. So it's more so the athletes are commuters for the most part at Bel Air. A lot of the nominal fans may often go and watch Bel Air play. Coach Glover has been here before. If there ever was a time that Coach Glover can go and advance to the regional, it would be tonight. If there ever was a time he can actually get to the regional final, it would be this weekend. Because if Bel Air wins this game, there will be the favorite over Clear Springs. They've thrived in it. Matter of fact, Clear Springs doesn't even want, I'm sure they don't even want any of us to root for them. Let me be the first playing you, Clear Springs. I didn't see you coming. And I probably am one of the ones that gave you guys motivation because we talked about every team that you played against as a favorite except you guys. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to double down and take that stance because that's what it takes to get you guys to make history and create and keep plowing. I'm sorry, plowing through a historic reign. And that's what I'm going to do. So, not rooting against you. I love history. But this is a team that has, you got to realize, in my position, let me drink some truth serum right now. In my position, so that you guys can understand something flat out. And I don't know how many of you guys look over at all the brackets. I look at the region 2, I look at region 3 primarily. Then I look at some of the other ones. Not as much and hard as I do region 3, then region 2. But I'm looking and I'm rooting for the area. And in doing so, I'm rooting for the team that I think can best hold its own against the champion from region 2, from region 3, from region 4 and region 1. I'm looking to see which of our team would I would want to put my money on. If we go down to San Antonio and the DFW guys want to say, what you want to bet, Hicks? Yeah, we do bet. I ain't Pete Rose. I'm not playing the game. I'll bet anytime one of them come with one. And I'm quite sure some of you guys do too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, it's wrong with the kids betting, especially betting on themselves and the game that they're involved in. There's something wrong with that. It's a whole different story. But let's not act like something that it ain't. I'm betting on games anytime somebody want to come and get some. Now, I'm rooting for the team that I think at the initial brackets that can get out of this region. I'm hoping, not necessarily rooting for them, but I'm hoping that they can, whoever I think has the best punch that can knock out the DFW teams or the ASAC teams. Because primarily, those are the teams that make it. So if you never think and you wonder why Hicks ain't rooting for us, well, I'm rooting for the money. I would have to get a whole bunch of points. If I took Clear Springs versus Stony Point or versus San Antonio Brenner, it ain't nobody from San Antonio gonna give me as many points that I would need to make the bet good. They want to bet head up. So I'm just telling you guys that's how I rock. So I'm gonna be as transparent as I can, as I always am with you guys. Now, guess what? You win enough, people start to pay attention. Now, people are paying attention to Clear Springs now. They are paying attention. I say it again, to Clear Springs right now. Yesterday, I was talking to a Division I coach who was coming into Houston. And this Division I coach asked me, is there a game going on? I said, well, ironically, there's only one game going on tonight. Coach, if you can make it over here, I'm going to give you the location, and get out here. I'm going to text you. There are 2 Division I prospects at your level and anybody else after that you see, guess what? More power to you. You got to see the rest of them by default. But I gave them 2 young men named from Seed King. Coach go to the game. One young man, he's 6'9", and did not score a single field goal the entire game. His last high school game of the season. And then I heard that he had a meltdown against his teammates. The college coach was watching, cussed his teammates out. No joke. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm so cautious when I just don't. You guys got to understand. A lot of these kids out here going in eventually. They're gonna all end up where they belong. I'll say it again. Eventually, they all end up where they belong. It's an opportunity squandered. Good thing he had another young man on the team. He had other players on the court. That coach left there intrigued and may or may not follow up on those other kids during the summer or in May. But for that one young man, it's an opportunity squandered. It ain't no chance in three hells that the coach would take him on his team. Which brings me to explain to you guys the consistency level. This is why I say it all the time. The consistency. If you lose, you're supposed to get paid in productivity in a game. I don't give a damn if nobody gives you the ball. You probably go get it off the rim. You have to get paid if your team get paid in productivity, meaning if you lose, somebody gonna lose every game. But if you are deemed a superstar on your team, you have to shine in defeat. We have too many guys out there. They'll go and they'll score 31 game, 13 the next game. 25 the next game, 8 the next game. That's inconsistent. And I say it all the time. If you don't possess the capability to, if you can't dominate 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, then how can anyone in their right mind expect you to be able to move the needle playing against 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th graders? Let that soak in. And in some cases, 17th graders. Because that's basically what it is. A freshman in college is 13th grade. Sophomore is a 14th grade. Junior and seniors is the 15th and the 16th grade. Well, if you red shirt one of those years or post grad, then you are a 17th grader. So you have a 12th grader that does not possess the consistent ability to dominate 11th, 10th, and 9th graders, then how the hell you want me to believe that you're ready 6 months from now to go and move the needle against guys that are 4 to 5 years older than you? And what we're doing is we want everybody just like give them a chance. Man, he can do this. He scores one, somebody that's like, look at Clear Springs. Guess what? I love you guys. Great win, Clear Springs. But at the same time, it's levels through this stuff. It's levels. Just because you beat Atascocita doesn't mean that you are a Division I prospect yet. Just because you beat C.E. King does not mean you are a Division I prospect yet. Does not mean that yet. Or for the sake, or the better sake of the words, right now. What it does is you have to become a college prospect. In most cases, that's a whole level that people are trying to skip over before you become a Division I college prospect. You're just saying the hell with D3, the hell with D2. You have to become a college prospect first. Now, right now, Clear Springs has two young men that are trending in that direction. And they are Alex Belter and David Emilife. We had both of them on Channel 39 this past week. Todd Free, we had the cameras go out there and watch their playoff game win against Atascocita. Showing them love. In case you guys don't know, a lot of the games, Todd Free would ask me which one to send the cameras to. It's been that way for years. I don't wear it on a t-shirt. I don't wear it on my hat. You don't see it in my bio on my social media. But a lot of time, many people that actually know for years. The team of the week. This is where you need to go. Go here. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is why. This is why. So I'm showing love to a lot of you guys, a lot of your teams. I've shown a lot of love, and you didn't even know it. Indirectly. And it's purposely done. That way now, if you watch H-Town High School Sports every Saturday night at 10 p.m. on Channel 39, you'll see the love is sprayed all the way around. Now, with that being said, we'll talk a little bit more high school stuff in just a second. It's 35 minutes past the hour. I'm going to get you guys to share the show right now. Perfect time to share the show right now. I'm going to share it as well. I'm going to ask you guys, get your share on. I just did. And I'm looking and reading some of the comments. The games that are on the docket for tonight, for Tuesday, February the 26th, are located on the front of rcssports.com. You can open up a separate screen, and you can look at them and follow along. Of course, I mentioned the Bel Air and Katie Jordan. That's 6 p.m. tip-off at Delmar. 6:30 over in Wheeler Fieldhouse is Clements, undefeated Clements, will take on Seven Lakes. It's unfortunate, but one of these teams must go home tonight. Hey, man. Clements ain't lost a game. Seven Lakes ain't lost. They've only lost 3 games all season. This is a game. I think both of these teams, I think the energy will be epic in this game because Clements, they've picked up a nice following. Seven Lakes has always been has always rolled deep. Their student section has always been epic. So that Wheeler Fieldhouse should be vibing tonight. 6:30 tip-off. That is 6:30. That's basically a home game for Clements. They've played in this location at least 5 to 6 times this season. Clements have. That they know this backdrop, they know the rims. Remember, I'm telling you, you're dealing with Seven Lakes. They're a team that has played basically in high school gyms all season long, primarily. However, they must play in the Coliseum, whereas there aren't bleachers behind the goals, right? It's walls behind the goals. And in many high school gyms, there are walls behind the goal as well. So that benefit them a little bit. But that the scenery and the backdrop, it does matter. For most. Now you have to make the quick adjustment. That means, that's why shoot arounds is important. So now a guy like AJ Bates, tell you why this game, what else this game has on it. Tell you why I like this game, this matchup so well. AJ Bates and Divine Uguchukwu were grassroots teammates for the Houston Hoops this past summer. Y'all want to share this? Because I'm gonna take you and break this and peel this banana back for you. If anybody that's close inside the loop and has their ears inside to the streets in grassroots basketball, they know that at one point in time, that was a small window to whereas it was rumored that AJ Bates was seriously contemplating leaving the Houston Hoops. And at one point in time, it was rumored to later to be found proven true that Divine Uguchukwu had been considering leaving the team. Now, indirectly or directly, once again, I'm going to say this again so you guys don't misquote me. Indirectly or directly, a reason that both of those young men had been contemplating leaving may have been attributed to the playing time of the other one over the other one at those two different intervals. You can go back and look at the stats on the EYBL from last summer. You can figure it out yourself. You can look and see. The minutes had dwindled to single digits at two different times for both of those young men. Here's what I'm getting at. It was rumored that it may have been Justin Big and or one of the other young men, depending on when they was moving. So, as a reason, minutes, and not saying they're saying they don't like the kid, but minutes. People love minutes. They love their minutes per game better than they love the other kid that's playing in front of them. It ain't got to, that don't mean they dislike the kid in front of them. They just don't like the opportunity that is presented in front of them. If you get what I'm saying, that's all. So they're not saying that ain't nothing crazy happen. No. What I'm saying is, you fast forward through the fall. AJ Bates fought it out, stayed there, ended up getting back into favor, played a lot of minutes, and established a great role with the Houston Hoops. Divine ended up leaving, going to TJ Ford, and finished July with that program. Follow me. So here's where I think the motivation comes from one end to the other. AJ Bates has to at somewhere inside of his soul has to feel that I can't wait to get in front of Divine Uguchukwu because I'm gonna show and prove for more reason than one that I'm better than him. Now, mind you, the team happens to be undefeated. That means you definitely want to end that unbeaten streak. So that's reason enough for AJ Bates to show and prove in that capacity. Now, let me get to you about Divine. The motivation that he has. Remember, he ended up leaving the team, as I said earlier. So guess what? Divine Uguchukwu, he probably couldn't wait to get in front of AJ Bates to prove that he's better than AJ Bates. This is going to be a showdown tonight. Another reason that Divine has, not saying that he does, he possesses it was primary, but it has to float. I know it has floated through the circulated and have been inhaled within the Clements basketball program at some capacity. You know, you get secondhand smoke, and this is When this magazine came out, 7 players on there. And right here up at the top, that's AJ Bates. Right here at the bottom, that's the Justin Baird kid we're talking about that played with Divine. Divine Ogachukwu has already made a case. Guess what? I'm guilty as hell. Looking back now, we want to read the book backwards. We can start on page 100 and go on back to page 1. You definitely should have been on the front cover. We rode that horse before this season early on. You've proven that. Now, what do you do when you get in front of a guy that's on that front cover that you've been waiting on all year? You Divine Ogachukwu. You're going to teach AJ Bates how to eat some fufu tonight. That's how that goes. That's how it's supposed to go down. Or you're going to try to make him a batch. AJ Bates might make you eat it yourself, but something going to happen. Somebody going to eat some fufu. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. Google it. It's a very popular dish in the African community. I like this matchup because I've seen both of these young men play multiple times this season. And each time they've brought the energy. Each time they've led and led by example. Each time they've won, except for the first opening game of the season. Seven Lakes played Duncanville. Duncanville won, but that was incomplete because Seven Lakes' second best player, the Rodman, Batman didn't have his Rodman. Nas Price didn't play in that game, if I'm not mistaken. So give Duncanville the credit on the win, but it was a close win. It was a single-digit win. And now you're looking back on it, and you can honestly say, well, hell, if they'd have had Nas Price in that opening game, based on how Duncanville's season went, it's safe to say Southern Lakes would have baked them a batch of fufu, right? So now, this is why I like this game, because all the guys got to do is compete and bring that energy and want a piece of each other. Then guess what? And the chips gonna fall where they may. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. But as I say all the time, if in the act of defeat, just get paid with productivity. If you're producing, everybody out there gonna give you a standing ovation. They're gonna still love you to death when you go on to college, wherever you're gonna go. And that's another thing. Divine Ogachukwu is one of the state's top unsigned seniors. He saw these guys get recruited and get these scholarships during the fall. Signed back in November. He remained unsigned, unoffered at that time. He played his way and he's earned it. He's a bona fide mid-level prospect, possibly, depending on what he does. Tonight it starts. The clock for him starts now. The reason I say it starts now because, you think about it. Clements played Katy, 4th seed Katy. They beat Katy. Katy don't have not one guard out there that's offered a Division I scholarship. So you're supposed to beat them. You did what you're supposed to do against Katy. You played Stratford. You beat Stratford. They don't have not a single player on that roster. They got a Division I offer in basketball. So you did what you're supposed to do to them. That's why I say now the clock starts. Because every team that you play against it from this point forth, no matter, regardless, well, in all likelihood, your next game after this for guaranteed would be another Division 1 mid to high level guard in the backcourt opposite you. That's Beaumont United or Beaumont Westbrook. And speaking of that game, it's at the Montaigne Center. That's on the campus of Lamar University. That's tonight, 7 p.m. It's going to be rocking. Beaumont United beat this team by 30 last time they played. That ain't happening again. That's not going to happen tonight. I'm telling you. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to be a great game. Beaumont Westbrook is playing their best brand of basketball right now. And I'm telling you, they are playing their best brand. They're defending. They're holding teams below their average. And Coach Butte is coaching each of these games like it would be his last. Because in all likelihood, if and when Beaumont Westbrook loses a game, it will be the last time Coach Andre Butte, Hall of Famer, coaches a high school game, a high school regularly scheduled game in his career. He's laying it down. And he's coaching it like that. So this is going to be a good game. It's a hard, tough hill to climb. I don't subscribe to that old cliche and the old theory. And man, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Hell, my thing is it's hard to beat them 2 times if they prepare properly. Hard to beat them 1 time. They prepared and inspired and motivated to at least get you through the first half of that first quarter. Then the rest of it kind of start to sort itself out because you're going to make adjustments then. You're subbing now. You're doing this. They're doing that. You're countering. I'm telling you guys. And that's right. They're 10-1 against Westbrook with 10 straight wins. That's right, dude. Beaumont United has beaten Beaumont Westbrook 10 straight times. So if it's hard to beat them 3 times in a row, it wasn't hard to beat them 4 times in a row. How about 8 times in a row? How about 10 times in a row? This would be number 11. Beaumont Westbrook won the first time that they played each other. Hell, and United, Beaumont Westbrook, I said again, they won the first matchup between them and United. And United was winning in that game by double digits. Squandered that one. Now, United, since then, that was when the Terrence Arsenault was there. And they took off, and they have not lost to Beaumont Westbrook ever since. But neither one of those games was people within the community didn't know that Andre Butte, this is his last. This could be his last game. We're going to see. Coaching matters in this one right here. Another showdown tonight. High school basketball. I like College Park and Cy Ranch at the Campbell Center. Smart move for College Park because they opened their season against Silsbee at the Campbell Center in the season opener. And it goes to show, remember I told you guys, it pays off playing there in the season opener because now that's a good neutral site. College Park is in Region 2. So they don't have to play in the college. It's not like they're getting a game there and they're going to play there if they win. It's a good site that's open. Both of those teams have great fan bases. Cy Ranch, College Park. They needed a place, a high school gymnasium would have been risky because it would have been possibly a sellout. You get a comfortable venue. That's a good drive, easy drive Well, not necessarily easy for Cy Ranch, but it's a good neutral drive. I like that game. College Park is expected to win. Once again, College Park won their district 13-6A. Believe it or not, college in Region 2, that's half DFW, half Greater Houston. That's how that region is made up. There's no more Duncanville. They're gone. There's no more Cy Falls. They're gone. There's no more Waxahachie. They're gone. There's no more Weiss. They're gone. Well, College Park is the only number one seed that's as yesterday. You add on yesterday because of course Lake Ridge won yesterday. That region had, as of yesterday, and as of right now, have 6 teams that finished third place in their district for the first time in history of the UIL. Have there been 6 third place teams still standing in the quarterfinals of a quarterfinal round? 6 in Region 2. Only 8 teams. College Park, I mentioned, came in first. I think it was another team that came in second, and the rest of the teams came in third place. So, in all likelihood, you mean to tell me that College Park or Cy Ranch, even if Cy Ranch win this game, whoever win this game is going to definitely feel if Cy Ranch is saying if I just beat the first seed, College Park, with 30 plus wins, I can't go next game this Friday and beat a third seed. And if I win that game, I can't beat another third seed from that district. You damn right I can. And that's what those other third seeds are saying the same thing. So understand, it is very well possible that this year we would have 2 teams from Greater Houston in the 6A state tournament. Could be 2. It's good. It's good betting right now. Could be 2. So Waxahachie is the only one that came in second. That's the one that came in second, was Waxahachie. Thanks, Doug Jones. Telling you. Guys, think about this stuff. So that means Region 2 went from one of the favorites, one of the potent, they had to pack the punch for years. Hell, they're going to be the 4th seed in this thing. So now you understand, I'm hoping that a team that comes out of this Region 3 has the punch. We see it's wide open. Stony Point, Plano East, or San Antonio Brennan, either one of those between them and San Antonio Point, only one of them can advance. They're the 2 favorites. 6A right now. That stuff can change over the weekend. Now somebody can get to playing good ball and a star player can shine like new money. And guess what happens? And it's all good. Right? So lastly, before we get to land the plane, is the Guy V. Lewis Awards. A recipient will be named April the 1st. That's the day before the McDonald's All-American game in Houston. I think the day or 2 days before. It's that week of April the 1st. The 10 finalists were named today in alphabetical order according to the last names. Anthony A.J. Bates, Seven Lakes High School, he's a senior. Justin Begg, Episcopal High School, he's a senior. John Clark, Klein Kane High School, he's a junior. Michael Collins, Shadow Creek High School, he's a junior. Shelton Henderson from Bel Air High School, he's a junior. Chris McDermott from Booker T. Washington High School, he's a senior. Robert Miller III from Pasadena Memorial High School, he's a senior. Divine Uguchukwu from Clements High School, senior. Montana Wheeler, Houston Christian High School, he's a junior. And Sebastian Williams Adams from St. John's High School, he's a junior as well. Those are the 10 finalists for the Guy V. Lewis Award. That's the prestigious Player of the Year award based on your body of work. And yes, playoffs, what you did in your postseason counts in this award. This is not just a regular season. This is not just a regular season award. So that means some players have a chance as tonight. That's another thing that could be on the line. A.J. Bates, Divine Uguchukwu. One of those guys can not only beat the other one, but could knock them out in the productivity category as well. Remember, we had a similar situation with Tremont Marks and L.J. Cryer. Remember, L.J. Cryer was the all-time leading scorer he is in this whole area as it stands right in the history of the city. Tremont Mark outproduced him head to head and eliminated his high school career. Beat him in the playoffs. That was the year of COVID when Dickinson, actually, there were 4 state champions. They can go and say they were state champions that year. I think that's how the UIL solved it. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So this tonight, that's a lot at stake when Clements plays Seven Lakes this evening. A lot at stake. Ashton Simmons versus Cade Dotson down in Beaumont. These guys are buddies, play on the same summer team. They get a chance. One will end the other one's high school career. You can't tell me one don't want to go out with a bang. It's going down tonight. You guys make sure if you get a chance, go check out some high school basketball. It is definitely time to land that plane. Don't forget other games on tap tonight. You can find the schedules along and the brackets on rcssports.com, the only location where you get updated brackets in a timely fashion in real time after these games tonight. Also, you got recaps from the game last night. Doug Jones was on location. Clear Springs defeated CE King. That in a hell of a matchup, a hell of a performance from the young fellas over at Clear Springs High School. That is Alec Belter and David Emilifi, 25 and 12 points respectively in that win. But we got more to talk about, of course, on tomorrow. I share with you guys what I saw. I got a chance to, when I was in Arizona, I got a chance to go and see Legacy, the School of Sports Sciences, up against Arizona Campus Prep, their national teams, their main teams. I tell you guys, if you want to know what I saw, go and check out the VIP news in rcssports.com right now.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.